handling business temptation? Temptation is a dirty word to a lot of people. We're talking about business temptation where, oh my gosh, everything's coming your way, and you had a vision for this.
Yes.
So it's a two-part question.
Yes.
I'll let you just roll.
Such a good question.
Okay, good. How are you handling the temptation for stuff that seems really shiny and attractive but may not be a part of the original vision? And then the follow-up is, how are you adjusting the vision?
Yeah. So 2 things I would say. When we sat down and looked back on our calendar, we did a calendar audit at the end of the year, I felt like the biggest mistake I had made professionally and that we had made in the business was I said yes to too many things. I was telling you before we started that when we moved our family and our business to Austin, Texas, we didn't yet know what was going to happen with the business. And so just to make sure we were financially safe, I said yes to every speaking opportunity that presented itself. So I have contracts through the end of 2019, which means I'm on the road constantly. And well, now you don't necessarily need those speaking opportunities, but I committed and my word of honor and all of those things. So that has been a lot. And I think that how exhausted I am has taught me we've got to say no. Every single time you say yes to someone else, it's a no to your vision and what you want this company to be. So that was a big lesson for us this year. And now I think we've been burned by it so many times, just out of like exhaustion, frankly, that we are the king and queen of no. And we have a little, there's this old saying, not my circus, not my monkeys.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever heard that.
Sure.
So every
and
time,
it's true.
And it doesn't matter what it is, it's like the shiniest, prettiest, here's a giant pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and we look at each other and we're like, not my circus, not my monkeys. This is what we're doing, this is what we're trying to build. The vision has adjusted a lot. Because when I believed in my heart that we were stepping into a white space, and if people aren't familiar, I personal development for women, and not personal development for people who had ever really considered it before. So we have a lot of friends in the PD space, and we joke with them like, oh, you guys are going after the 2% of the population that is into personal development. We're going after everybody else.
That's right.
We're going after the people who never thought about reaching for more. So that has adjusted many times of the year, because once we started to prove that this was a market and that they were hungry for content, then we started to double down on how we could serve that content up to them in a bunch of different ways. And the interesting thing about our business, I think, is we only have 4 products. We only have 4 products that we offer people. We have books, we have live events, we do coaching, and I have a journal. That's it. And those 4 things, in 2018 versus 2019, revenue will increase 500% off 4 things. Because we have total clarity about what we're doing.
That's good.
And we serve it up to her, because our audience is women. We serve it up to her in a way that she wants to receive it.
I love that. Discipline. Discipline. And then you're thinking about, within those 4 things, you're looking at how do we scale, how do we iterate, and that allows you the discipline to be able to say no. Yeah,
for sure. I think if I have my spiritual gifting in this space is that I know my girl. I know my customer so well. And I know her because I've been with her in social media, in email, on blog comments for the last 15 years. I mean, I started out as a blogger, and a lot of those women are still with me.
How much of it is, I'm interrupting on purpose.
Go.
How much of it is, there was a point where you were her?
Oh yeah, for sure.
See, I think that's the power.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know them so well because you're speaking to them about things you walk through.
Yes, and I only give advice on something that I have walked through and I feel like I've made traction on.
That's right.
But I would say too, I'm sharing, because I'm such a junkie for either my business or my personal life. How can I do this better? How can I be a better mama? How can I be a better wife? How can I be a better leader? So I devour books and podcasts and all of the things, and then I'm sort of disseminating that wisdom. Here, I'm gonna take it and now I'm gonna give it to you. But honestly, beyond just knowing what I'm really into and then finding an audience that's into it as well, we're just listening. It's shocking to me how few business owners are in community with their community,
right.
not listening to what it is that they're asking for. For instance, we have a series of journals that are really successful for us, and we release 3 new covers every month. It's a scarcity plan, and once the covers are sold out, you can't ever get them again. Works really well with women, by the way. So we release the covers at Christmas time, and we love them. And the thing that we kept hearing was, oh, we wish it was a little more girly. And I'm not really girly. I love, I got the lashes and the hair, but other than that, I tend to be like a sneakers kind of girl. So like, we really love pink, and it was such a great reminder for me, and I don't know if this is gonna resonate with you, but I'm kind of an anthropology girl, and she is a Target girl. So it doesn't matter who I am or what I'm into. What matters is what she wants.
That's exactly right.
So just making sure that you're constantly listening to the audience. They will tell you what it is they want from you.
Right. Yeah.